If you're going to Vegas, they always tell you the casinos, they gonna make more money than you. But if you the sheriff and you making more money than the people that's playing in your gambling house, you gonna lose your job. You about to lose your job. Cause they gonna tell. They gonna say the sheriff is taking all my money that I'm gambling in this gambling house.
Detain me when I don't want to be detained for no goddamn reason. Yeah, that's how the fuck I act. Naturally. Ask anybody who know me.
What you in school for?
The fuck are you talking about? Why are you detaining me? You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing.
So let's watch this news clip about the sheriff of Osceola County losing his job. Ain't about to. He is losing his job. And we'll come back and chop it up.
Osceola County Sheriff Marcos Lopez waking up in a jail cell. He was arrested yesterday, accused of using his office to shield a massive gambling operation. An operation investigators say netted millions in illicit profits. News 6's Angie Casada live at the Lake County Jail, where Lopez is set to face a judge this morning. And Angie, he is not the only one facing charges.
Yeah, Justin, that's right. Four other co-defendants have been named. Two of them arrested along with Lopez yesterday, all a part of a massive gambling operation that prosecutors say have went on for years. Marcos Lopez, now suspended, was taken into custody Thursday morning by federal agents in connection to what prosecutors call a multi-million-dollar racketeering scheme. Lopez is accused of being involved in an illegal gambling operation out of a building in Kissimmee called Eclipse Social Club, complete with slot machines and an unlicensed lottery. Prosecutors say the operation netted more than $21 million in proceeds, spreading across Osceola, Orange, and Lake counties. Kissimmee Mayor Jackie Espinosa says city and county leadership are still learning details of the case.
I think a community as a whole, we're surprised, we're disappointed. Disappointment would be probably the word that I would use most.
Four other people have been named, including Sharon Fedrick and Carol Code, who also were arrested yesterday. If convicted, Lopez could face decades in prison. Governor DeSantis has already suspended him from office. Now, back here live at the Lake County Jail, Lopez is being held without bond, and he's expected to go before a judge later on this morning. Of course, we'll be there to bring you the latest as this investigation continues. Reporting in Lake County, Angie Casada, News 6.
And Angie, some members of the sheriff's office found out about the arrest in an email. The office's general counsel saying, quote, "We understand the seriousness of the situation and are committed to full cooperation." It went on to say, while the news is deeply concerning, the community still relies on the vital work provided by this office every day, and today is no different. And this arrest isn't the first time Marcos Lopez has been caught up in controversy.
It was just this past January when outgoing state attorney Andrew Bain added Lopez to what's called the Brady List. It's a list of law enforcement officers who are determined to be untrustworthy. Last year, Lopez posted a picture of the dead body of 13-year-old murder victim Madeline Soto. He initially denied the photo was of the teen, but later told investigators he knew and pleaded no contest to violating public records laws. Lopez also named in a lawsuit filed by a man who was badly burned during a 2022 arrest at a gas station. His lawyers released a statement yesterday saying Lopez's arrest is further evidence of a deeply rooted culture of unlawful behavior.
Someone asked the sheriff of Osceola County, now, if he wins $21 million in the lottery, is his ass going to work the next day? We all know the answer. The sheriff is behind bars right now and saying, damn, my dumbass sheriff retired early, man. Now I am fucked.
Prosecutors say the operation netted more than $21 million in proceeds, spreading across Osceola, Orange, and Lake counties.
He know now one of these chick low-down boyfriend snitched on him.
Four other people have been named, including Sharon Fedrick and Carol Code, who also were arrested yesterday.
Pookie, Ray, bro man from the 5th floor, the dude that's on meth, fentanyl, crack, they snitched on the sheriff. They probably had some child support, some parking tickets. They probably lost in the gambling house. And they say it's time to take down the sheriff of Osceola County. You have to be careful who you bring into your organization. Stop allowing these lame-ass cats into your organization, especially lame-ass cats from South Africa.
Who else is here?
Well, President Milei has a gift for me.
Javier Milei from Argentina. You guys know who that is, right?
Thank you. This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy. Chainsaw!
Breaking on Eyewitness News of 4, new video of the moment the sheriff of Osceola County was placed in handcuffs.
We have been told that Osceola County was notified today at the sheriff's office that their sheriff has now been arrested.
Channel 9 was the first to break this arrest and the charges related to what the state calls a massive illegal gambling operation. We have live in-depth team coverage.
And I'm looking at the specific location wrapped up in this investigation.
I'm jammed up. I need to make a deal. I don't want to go back to the pokey. So here it is. I'm going to give it all up. I'm going to look out my Section 8 apartment in the hood. The sheriff, he is running an illegal gambling house. Take it down. Take him down. But sheriff, don't rule out that someone from Channel 9. They snitched on you. They keep bragging. Breaking news. Give us our flowers. We have breaking news on the sheriff of Osceola County losing his job.
What a busy news day. You are looking right now at the mugshot of the Osceola County Sheriff Marcos Lopez, who is now suspended by Governor Ron DeSantis. It has been, again, a busy afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm Martha Sigalski.
And I'm Darlene Jones. He was booked into the Lake County Jail around noon today, just about 4 hours ago. Since then, our team of reporters have uncovered new developments, bringing them to you first here on Channel 9 and WFTV.com. Channel 9 investigative reporter Shannon Butler broke this story and starts off our team coverage live at the Federal Building in Orlando, where Sheriff Marcos Lopez was arrested this morning. Shannon.
Darlene, we were here this morning just after 9:30. Sheriff Marcos Lopez pulled up in that black Denali you see right there. He got out of this vehicle just before 10 o'clock. He went into the front door of this building. He was in there about 3 minutes before he was surrounded by those federal agents. Stripped then of his gun, and now he is stripped of his badge. It was just moments. He was in there, walked in on his own, but left in a police car. It was just before 10 a.m. when Sheriff Marcos Lopez pulled his black SUV into this parking lot for a meeting with Homeland Security investigators. We were there as he was led in the front door, but just minutes after his arrival, he was put in handcuffs by those federal agents, seemingly unaware of why.
I'm glad the sheriff is out. He got no damn street smart, man. When has being ICE, Homeland Security ever been a good thing? Something should run off in his mind. This ain't right. Something don't feel right. Something seems off. I think they trying to deport my ass. But no! The sheriff went to the meeting skipping like Floyd Mayweather with no jump rope. The sheriff was skipping his ass off. Now he is locked up.
Arrested and charged with racketeering, his mugshot right here. According to HSI, the investigation started in 2023. The allegations that Marcos Lopez was involved in a massive gambling operation, one that was up and running here in Central Florida, not only in Osceola County, but also in Lake County. It's also one that brought in more than $20 million. Investigators saying it all started after Lopez took office in 2020. The gambling operations were allowed to set up illegally and run in his county, all in exchange for cash. Investigators writing, quote, Sheriff Lopez played a multifaceted role in expanding and protecting this illegal enterprise while using his office to shield the enterprise from law enforcement. He was immediately suspended by the governor, as others were also arrested. But this could be just the beginning. Investigators telling us more warrants are being served and more arrests could be coming. The special agent in charge, John Condon, sending a statement today saying, quote, no one, regardless of their position, is above the law. Now, if you take a close look at that video of the sheriff's arrest, you can see he asked those federal agent, what is this all about? That is what he said as he was being put in handcuffs. Now, again, he has been suspended. A new sheriff has been appointed by the governor. That is Chief Christopher Blackman from the FHP. We will have much more on him at 4:30. But in the meantime, we have learned that people at the sheriff's office have already been fired. We are live tonight in Orange County. Shannon Butler, Channel 9, Eyewitness News.
Again, only Shannon Butler breaking this story. Thank you so much, Shannon. And our team coverage continues right now with Channel 9's Sabrina Majori, who is live outside of the Lake County Jail. Sabrina, Lopez is there right now on no bond.
Yeah, Martha, Lopez was booked here just after 11 this morning, and like all inmates, he was fingerprinted. They took photographs of him, and the information was transferred to an online system about his charges. We did learn from the Lake County PIOs, the public information officers, that he's likely being held in an area away from other inmates. That's because of his status, of course, as a former sheriff.
The sheriff finding out why my ass and a whole bunch of people, we don't like hanging around jailbirds. What beef can a sheriff that made $21 million illegally have with jailbirds? They gotta separate the two from each other. I don't get it. These jailers jailbirds.